Welcome to this brief introduction to the ITC tariff tools for your public website. My name is Daisy, and I am a trade commissioner with the International Trade Council and the International Center for Trade Transparency. This presentation will take approximately 3 minutes. Why add tariff information directly on your website? Because it's the first thing on every importer's and exporter's mind right now. With President Trump revising U.S. trade rules and tariffs, companies need to know which market is best to enter or source from. Normally, tools like this cost thousands per month. This one is free as a priority project of the International Trade Council to democratize access to tariff data. Setup takes about 5 minutes. Paste a few lines of code into WordPress or other website tools and you're done. We will send clear step-by-step instructions with a video guide. No maintenance is required and data is updated weekly. What you gain? Instant answers for your community to help them make faster market decisions. You should also see more website traffic, longer visits, and stronger leads, while reinforcing your role as the go-to trade resource. The bottom line is that, in 5 minutes, you add a capability that usually costs thousands, at no cost, and you help your audience choose the right markets with confidence. Here's what the tariff plugin includes. Tariffs, the base duty by HS code showing MFN and any preferential rates. Free trade agreements, whether an FTA reduces the duty, key rules of origin notes, and required documents. Countervailing duties, subsidy-related add-ons with current rates. Anti-dumping duties, product, company, and origin-specific measures. Duty type, clearly marked as ad valorem, specific, or mixed formulas. Non-tariff measures, safeguards, quotas, licenses, and sanitary, phytosanitary, and other technical standards. All of the information presented in plain language refreshed weekly. The tariff tool is not branded and can be embedded into any public website. Here is an example of the Invest Guatemala Agency website. This is an example of the tool being embedded into Mexicom Logistics website. Here is an example of the tool embedded into the website of the Green Transport Cluster. This is the Cura Group, a US-based supply chain management firm. And here is an example of the tool embedded into Export Barbados, the Government of Barbados website. Let's see the tool in action. In this instance, we will search for rice exports from Vietnam to the Philippines. First, we input the country of origin. Next, we input the country of destination. If we know the HS code, we can enter it, or we can try some keywords. Finally, we hit search. Now we get a list of the most recent tariffs for the product, specific to the country of origin. If we scroll down, we will also see the exact rules and non-tariff remedies for this product. Each rule can be viewed in detail and links to the official government source documents. Now let's look for a more complicated product. Car bumpers. The country of origin is India, and the country of destination is the USA. Enter the country of origin. Enter the country of destination. Type in your HS code or keyword. Select the HTS code and hit search. This is a more complicated product than those we previously showed. The US has a standard tariff rate for imports from India, but at the time of recording this video, it has also applied an additional 25% tariff on all goods coming from the country. Again, you can see all of the non-tariff remedies and their source documents here. In our final example, we will look at tariffs on beef product exports from Australia to Canada. Choose the country of origin and then country of destination or import. Now let's search for beef products. We will select the first option in the list and then the HTS code from the options shown. Here you can see the latest information on tariffs. In this case, there is a free trade agreement between Australia and Canada, so the 0% rate takes preference. Finally, you can see all of the rules and regulations associated with this product. Let's run through the most common questions. Is it free? Yes, free for you and for your audience. There are no signups, no license fees. It's free. Do you collect visitor data? Only a tiny, non-identifying cookie to count lookups per visitor and prevent scraping. No names, no emails, no profiles. Are there daily limits? Yes, 5 lookups per visito are per day. If 100 people visit today, that's up to 500 lookups total. This helps us avoid web scraping or malicious attacks to our tool. Do you use our visitors' data for anything else? No, the cookie is used strictly for rate limiting and security. How often is the data updated? Weekly for most countries, with urgent fixes pushed as needed. Are Trump tariffs included and updated? Yes, US Section 301 and related measures are reflected in our updates. How do we add it to our site? Paste a one-line embed. We'll send step-by-step instructions. Setup takes about 5 minutes. Is there extra API access, and what does it cost? Yes, the API is paid, about 10 cents per lookup in Suite's internal systems. You do not need API access to embed it into your public website. How many people maintain the tool? 30+ data and compliance analysts monitor sources and quality check updates. Will it slow down our website? No, it loads asynchronously as an iframe and won't block your pages. Which countries are covered? Virtually all trading nations worldwide. If something's missing, tell us and we'll queue it for addition. Can we raise the daily limit? The public widget stays at 5 per visitor per day. For higher volumes, we suggest that you request access to the API. Does it work on WordPress, Wix, Drupal, and others? Yes, any platform that accepts a standard HTML embed. Is it secure and GDPR compliant? Yes, we don't collect personal data. The non-identifying cookie is used only for security and abuse prevention. That's the FAQ, simple, private, fast, and kept current for your community. That's it. We want to make it easier for companies to export to and source from foreign markets. Even a great low-cost, high-quality product can be a tough sell if tariffs and rules are high. This tool shows those hurdles up front so businesses can make smarter choices. You gain credibility as a trusted resource while giving your audience a free, practical service. If you have any questions, just let me know.